whatever garage where we've got problems. Let's get started.
A few moments later.
The whole car shook. Okay, this is the point where I need you to hold it. Okay, just don't push on it too hard. Push on it a little bit. Push on it a little bit. Because you're in control of it now, okay? Nothing worked right today. Alright, got my assistant helping me today. We gotta take the hood off. Alright, it is all you right now, okay? So be very careful.
Okay.
Alright, this is where it gets tricky, so hold on, okay? I wish I had my ratcheting wrench, but I couldn't find it. Got that one. Keep holding that. Keep a holding.
I keep it holding.
Alright, what are you doing?
Holding it.
You gotta be very careful because the bottom can now move, okay? I'm gonna do the other side. Huh?
I was thinking that you were going to take it.
No, I gotta do this side, remember?
No, I'm talking about the bolts.
Oh, well no, your hand was out, so I figured I'd use it.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, it is completely undone now, so don't let go yet, okay? Out my knees. Push it back towards me. Okay. Because I probably damaged the nose of it.
Could have asked me to do that.
No. Now I want to do it. Did I scratch it? Yep, I scratched it.
Oh,
I've got to put more body filler back on it because I gouged it. Anyway, that's the not so successful way of doing that.
Bye.
All right. I took her out on her maiden voyage today after having all her winter maintenance done, and it was not successful. It started off great, car sounded great. We went halfway around the neighborhood, and then I started hearing a rattling. Got closer to home, and it got louder. And then all of a sudden, it was almost like the air conditioner kicked in, but the air conditioner is disconnected and there's no fan belt. And then all of a sudden the car started sputtering and then there was a lot of rattling. I think, this is my thought, I think the timing belt jumped. But that doesn't explain the rattling. And then while it was sitting, you could hear, almost sound like a rod knock. So shut it off. We're going to pull the motor and we're going to break her down completely and find out what the hell is going on. Because ever since I did that intake, something's been wrong. This is very frustrating. All right, let's start working. All right, well, if you can't tell, yes, it's raining. It's cold. Cold front moved back in. The shop was 35 this morning and it's 40 outside. So I got the heat on, so now it's 40 in here, the same as outside. It's been about a week since we've been back on this. I did another project just to get my mind off of this, and now I'm ready to get back on it. I have a game plan. We have a couple of things we're going to do before we pull the motor out, just to check things. We're going to drain the oil, because it's brand new oil. If I can save it, I'd love to save it, but we're going to pull it out and look for any metal fragments, microscopic, whatever, any glitter in there, and then we're going to pull off the filter, and we're going to tear it open and take a look at it, and then I want to take apart the front end. All the accessories, timing cover, I'm going to take all of that off, because I think that's where the problem is. It's just me. But once we check those, if we don't get an answer, then we'll go ahead and pull the motor out and disassemble it. Okay? So, let's uncover her and get started. Oh, and I'm not going to make you sit through this. I'm going to put it a little bit on fast forward for most of what I do, and then when we start looking at stuff, we'll get into it. All right, we have the drain plug from the oil, and it's got a magnetic tip, and unfortunately, it's got some debris on it. Don't mind the grass. Now granted, it's nothing I can feel, but you can see it. So, you know, because I mean, it's a magnet, so you know how you get the little slivers or whatever that stand up? There's a little bit of that on here. So that's not good, unless that's just left over. Either way, it's not good, I don't think. So we might be doing a full rebuild on my Precious here. I'm sorry, this is Sexy. I forgot, she's Sexy. We might be doing a full rebuild on Sexy. Not happy about that. Remember, supposedly, this motor only had 2,000 miles on it when I got it. And there's no way I put more than 500 on it. I mean, I only drove it locally. Could have, I guess, maybe 700, but that's the most, absolute most. So, if that engine did not last that long, then that's sad. Like I said, it was just a little bit, it wasn't a lot. And I've done 3-4 oil changes on this thing since I've had it, because there's so much fuel getting in the oil. I've been changing it out. We're gonna fix that problem, I promise. One of these days I'm gonna figure it out. And I know it's fuel oil or the fuel air mixture. I just haven't tweaked it. Too many other things screwing up. All right, back to work. Sounds like the radiator's done. I just realized I haven't said anything. Okay, It's too dark over here because I don't have my light set up yet. There seems to be a bit of dirt from the header on this. I will say there's fuel in this, not a lot, but I don't see sparklies. That's the biggest thing, okay? I see debris from the headers, because those headers are flaking, but I do not see any sparkles. None. Which makes me feel good. Okay, I'll still run a magnet through here just to see what we get. But yeah, I'm happy about that. Give me a minute and we will take that apart. Just clean it up a little bit so it's not so damn slippery. That's what happened under the car. It slipped out of my hand and fell into the damn bucket. This is that VR1 oil. It's the good oil. It's got a once around the block time frame on it. So I'm reusing this damn oil because it's expensive. For what it is, it's expensive. I just got to find a jug to put it in. I'll filter it when I pour it in. This is my oil filter cutter opener. Just has a little blade on the side. Put it on there. Tighten it up and then turn it. You don't have to do it too tight. You gotta be able to turn it. This one is a little damaged from me trying to take it off. That's once around, tighten it. Tighten it. Make sure it's all in the same spot. Pretty much is. Well, that's real tight. Sounds like we're breaking through. All right. Alright, so your oil filter is nothing but a canister. Hold in that. Alright. Now, I don't see anything on the bottom. Hold on a second. Got a little spring in the bottom. We're keeping that. Add that to my scrap metal pile. But if you look in here, I don't see really any shiny bits. Yeah, that looks good. Now, let's look at this. Guys, I don't see anything. I think we survived that one, barely. So, that's an oil filter, in case you never cut one open before. And I shouldn't have to remind you, but be careful, it's sharp. All right, all the oil's drained out, all the antifreeze is drained out from the radiator and from the block. So now we're gonna start taking all this crap off. Alright, it's the next day. It was 30 degrees when I came out here this morning. Got the heater on, let it run for a little bit. It's now 40 degrees, so I think I'm ready to work. We're almost ready to pull it. I just need to take that header off and disconnect the transmission, and we're good to go. All right, we've run into two problems, okay? The bolts on the torque converter will not come off. I've currently soaked them in PB Blast. We'll let them sit for a while. I even got down there with the damn electric impact drill and could not get it off. So we'll let it soak for a while. And then the second problem is getting to the bolts on the back of the transmission. Yeah, they're hard to get to, so I'm gonna make a tool. I have an old tire iron here, and I'm going to cut a notch in it. I'm gonna cut this wrench right here, and then I'm gonna weld that right there. And that is gonna be a really long 9/16 for me, because I don't have a 9/16 that I can get down behind the distributor and move. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna help it make it easier for me. I'm sure there's an easier way, I just can't see it right now. So let's do this. Well, sounds like the rain's picked up. Okay. Let's see if that's gonna be. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. So now I need it to be. Let's say if we cut it right at the right at the end of the USA. That one goes to the junk bin. It'll become a robot. Robot's arm, hand, whatever. Now, the best way to do this will be up and down. Lucky for us, the welder's right there. Somebody redesigned this garage really well. Hot diggity. This new helmet works great. Don't waste all my damn gas. It's just tacker, and then I'll lay it down so I can do better. not here to make it pretty, but I'm here to make it at least look functional. I hope you could see some of that. That's the final product. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect welding, but this should work. Now, the whole reason for all this was so I could do this. And let's hope the hell it works. There we go. Ha-ha! It worked! There we go. Just had to hold my tongue right. Okay. You still need to get the bolts out of the torque converter. And they're weird because they're 15 millimeter. So they're obviously aftermarket. Alright, it's the next day. And here's what I was talking about. Bolts on the flywheel, or the flex plate, take off the torque converter. Yeah, they're like locked. I sprayed them last night with PB Blast. And we're gonna see what they can do. Wow, I got little chunks missing out of my flex plate here. That's not good. I wonder if that's why that thing keeps getting stuck. Alright, let me put you in a nice spot here and we'll figure out if we can do this. I think I may have not recorded that I just got that undone. I hope the hell I did. Alright, now we're going to try and pull the flex plate around. And you know, I've got a couple extra flex plates. I might go ahead and replace this since I see there's chunks missing. Alright, let's see if we can get this to rotate. Ah! Oh, that was just a finger. Oh, fudge. Fudge, 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 fudge. Ah, damn it. So you kept my finger out of the way that time. Smarter than the average bear. Hey, boo boo. Alright. There. How many different tools are we going to use? I think after this we got one more time to do it. Yes! That one gave way. Woo. Alright, one more time. Here we go. Booyah! Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Alright, with that done, bolts out of the block now. And then hook up the puller. That way you'll be able to see if it does separate. Easy does her, baby girl. She's not up in the air yet. Hold on. Trying to get her forward. Okay, she is out of the transmission. Nope, not working. There we go. Alright. Well, I hate to say it, I forgot to turn you on, so you missed the initial plop out. Those are the technical terms, plop out. Alright, now. Get this bad boy out of the way. Thank you. Well, I hate to say it, I forgot to turn you on, so you missed the initial plop out. Those are the technical terms. Plop out. All right, now. Leaking a little fuel. She just stuck over there. What was that? Oh, just a hose clamp. All right, now I've got to get her pulled forward just a hair. Well, that might be it. All right, up you go, baby. If you haven't already messed up your spark plug, you're about to. What was that? Don't scare me like that. All right, guys. Here she is in all her glory. She's out. Hey, do you think she had an exhaust leak? Maybe a little bit. Those headers suck. I need better headers. You go back down in there. Stay there. All right, I'm trying to pivot towards the front. Like I said, I'm trying. She seems to be caught. Probably the rags I have up underneath. No, that's not gonna work. Up you go, baby. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Holy shit, she's out. Oops. I was hoping to have been to this point yesterday, but you know, we got stuck on the damn torque converter. Hey. Come here. There we go. Just gotta clean that up. Where are my other ones? Anybody know? Now let's get her up on the engine stand. Well, there you have it. Well, there you have it. One engine removed out of an 81 Corvette. Not what we wanted to be doing. So now we'll have to break into it and diagnose what's wrong with it. But that'll be next time. So thank you for watching. This is Whatever Garage, out.